if I can remember how to actually switch scenes. There's a button to do this. Why can't I find the switch scenes? There it is, transition. And that should make it so. Everyone's audio's in, the music is still playing kind of in the background, but we should be all good. So, welcome to our second episode of Sunlight Over New Synara. This is our Masks campaign, and last time the currently dubbed Mayhem Mob was formed, dealt with the immediate aftermath of the death of their friend Nimbus, friend and teammate Nimbus, and then decided that they would still be kind of sticking with this superhero team formation. While they were meeting for that, they heard a crash and there was an explosion off in the distance. Approaching it, they found a ruined building and some sort of monstrous creature crawled its way out of the wreckage. Now, this creature looked almost lizard-like with bony protrusions and just generally monstrous. But after a hard-fought battle and the creature being knocked out, it shrunk down into a small kind of amniotic sac that burst open and revealed a small Bichon Frigé puppy that seemed no worse for wear and perfectly friendly. After refusing to allow the law enforcement officer who arrived on scene to take custody of the animal or to shoot it, the Mayhem Mob left the scene, and that is it, right where we pick back up. You had told the police officer that you were going to take it somewhere safe, or somewhere that it wouldn't be a danger to anyone else. Now, White Whale, what is this place that you are planning to take the dog? And is everyone coming with you?
Oh, this is my responsibility, right.
You did tell the police officer not only were you going to take it somewhere safe, but that you would allow law enforcement to inspect your location after it's been settled in.
Oh, gosh.
That may or may not turn out to be true, but that is what you told them.
You're not incorrect. I just kind of forgot about that, and I haven't been thinking about it. I would imagine that my dad has a number of labs. More than just the one in our strange basement that is way too big for what it should be. I would imagine that there's some sort of... Could I actually roll something here for this?
Well,
I have a plan.
You did just steal a car from a cache or a stockpile. You could go back to that same location, or you could try to locate or remember another location using one of your abilities.
Can I try to use... Oh, but that could be very bad if my dad shows up.
Yes,
I didn't
he
consider this.
definitely could show up.
Oh, wait, I also don't have a plus to my danger anymore. Interesting. I think I can just go back to that cache, because I imagine the car isn't the only thing there. Like, there's probably some sort of other weird technology shit that he's got going on that can, at the very least, restrain something if it gets too powered, let's say.
Okay. So go ahead and roll plus danger on all the best stuff, so we can see.
Oh no!
See how this goes.
I'm gonna say a quick prayer here. Oh, wrong button. I forgot how to roll.
There should be a symbol. Yeah, where the dice
Okay.
are. Okay. That is a miss.
Oh no.
Now, really, this isn't that much of a surprise, considering when you initially stole the car, you did also roll a miss.
Did I? Fuck.
Yes. Not that you were aware of the alarm that you have tripped, because it was a silent alarm. But you lead your team back towards the cache where this car was parked, roll up the garage door there once again, and there's a door just out of the garage area that leads into what's sort of a sitting room, but it just has a couch, a couple cabinets of like medical supplies, first aid, and not anything else like right there. There's another room that's a small bathroom and a shower, almost like a brief emergency safe house as well. But you get in there, and the four of you are there.
And to be clear, my dad is not here.
Not at the moment, no.
Great. Sounds good to me.
Whoa, dude, whose house is this?
It's a long story.
Is it yours? In like some sense, at least.
Kind of? Yeah. We can go with that.
Dude, that's cool as hell.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
He's not feeling great about this.
I love being unaware.
Obscurite, the dog is seeming excited to be in a new location, and is kind of squirming in your arms to be put down to the ground, not put down. But you have been holding on to it.
I know
Yeah,
someone who wants to put it down.
No. We're not doing that. Wait, I'm holding it? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll put it on.
You were holding it
Yeah.
before to make sure it got here, and because you don't have any leash or
Right.
way to secure it otherwise. So
Right. I totally remember that. I'll put it on the floor.
okay. Yeah, it just he starts running around and looking at all the various cabinets that are all closed and sniffing at things. It's a very bare location. There's not that much present unless you look inside the cabinets. But yeah.
Do I have any sense that I've fucked up?
How about you roll kind of on the basic moves? This
Which
is going to
would
be
this be?
assess the situation.
Okay, that I can do now.
So that's a roll plus superior.
That work?
That rolled. So go ahead and mark your potential. And I get to make a move. So what you see is nothing until you hear the garage door begin to like open up again. You all hear this, from this inner room. Garage door starts rolling up, and yeah, someone's here.
Oh, who's that? Is that your dad or
Um,
something?
You guys should maybe go. Like now, as quietly as you can. Go, go.
If no one else has anything they want to immediately do, I have something I'm considering.
I would find that response to be a little bit unsettling with how distressed they clearly are. To the point where I would actually be, I think, kind of concerned. Let's say, is there something you want to tell us? Or you?
I'm gonna handle it. I'll be back. I'm gonna just walk off to where I hear the garage door opening. If anyone tries to like grab me, I will fully shrug them off.
So I will say, at least what you can see right now, there does not appear to be any other exits from this room other than to the garage and to that bathroom that was attached. So telling him to leave wasn't exactly possible.
It's a bad idea. Right.
As you go back out the other direction.
Okay. Can I change a little bit what I've said to hide instead of run?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that then.
Oh, that makes my moral dilemma a lot easier because I was planning to do that anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go hide.
So all of you.
I'm actually just gonna stand there for a second and watch, and the lenses on my mask almost seem to like narrow, like eyes would narrow a little bit. Like this is very sus, and I'm gonna look at them and I'm gonna say something's wrong. Do either of you know his dad?
Nope, but I recognize a direct order when I hear it, so I'm gonna. And I just point to the wall and just start inching towards it until I phase into the wall using my powers.
No. Where do we go?
Okay, so you're trying to use your powers to hide. Can you go ahead and roll unleash your powers?
I can in fact roll unleash my powers. Ugh, my freak is not great. Okay, I don't have any conditions to apply here. Great.
Okay.
I get to mark a potential.
Man, we're rolling great today.
You will get to do that. So on a miss complications, I will just hold on to this for the moment.
Okay, cool.
Is everyone who is in the room
no, I fucked up
hiding,
so badly.
hiding for the moment? Or are you trying to do anything other than hide?
Is there any way we can like leave the room without being seen?
Doesn't sound like it.
Not that you can see at the moment. You could try to search for a way.
Oh, we don't have time, do we?
You have time to do a move. So that could be to assess the situation. If you want to look for some way out, you could use your powers in some way, or you could try to pierce the mask to see if you could piece together what White Whale's motivations are here. Those are what you can sort of do within your time. That's just this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Or if there's something else you can think of that you would do very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's a relatively small room, maybe like an 8 by 12 rectangle with a one door that leads to the garage, another door that leads to a bathroom, and then a whole bunch of cabinets and a couch.
Okay. I guess I'll try and hide in the bathroom.
Sure.
Yeah, where did Callie hide? Did Callie just phase through the wall into the
In the
bathroom?
wall, I think.
Which
I
wall?
was trying to find a hollow spot in the house's architecture to like chill.
Okay.
We'll never
I'll,
find you there.
I'll
Which-
kind of panic, look around, and I'll duck into the bathroom, I guess, with Luna then.
They won't find us here.
And are you bringing the dog with you or not?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so you two head into the bathroom with dog. Do you want to use your powers or just move in there?
I just move in there.
Yeah, just walk through the door.
All right.
Just
And then, Callie, you were phasing into a wall. I assume not the wall back towards the garage.
No, that's how I end up in front of balancing act and die. That's how I die. That's how I lose my life.
Hey, that something similar happened to Legion, I think.
So-
Yeah.
Let's. Do you want the wall that is the same wall as the bathroom, or the wall that is the other one that leads kind of behind the cabinets?
Behind the cabinets.
Then we will find out what happens there shortly. You do successfully phase through the objects. So even though you rolled complications for that, I'm going to have you successfully phase through the cabinets.
Oh, that means I'm just gonna get fucked over later, isn't it?
Yes, it does.
Thank you, Tyler.
I was trying to think of anything else, but no, yeah, that's definitely what's going to be happening here. We're going to have one of my GM moves occur. And then White Whale. So you slip through the door, and you see in his villainous outfit, armored up and tools ready to use, walks Balancing Act, assessing the situation that he sees. His eyes narrow at you, and then he looks at the open garage and holds out a hand and asks, "So what happened to the car?"
Long story.
Well,
There was a monster, and kind of went to fight it, and we won, I think. But the car didn't exactly make it. Sorry.
he raises an eyebrow at you. And he pulls out a tablet, taps at it a few times, and turns it around, showing a still from a hidden camera in the other room that shows 4 superheroes and a dog.
In the bathroom is crazy.
No, just not in the bathroom, just in the other room.
Oh, from before.
Yeah,
From before. That's right. There
It's
we
a
go.
still. It's not like a
Thank
live
God.
feed.
Thank God. Oh.
That
Big
would
save
be
there.
No, he does not have a hidden camera in the bathroom. He's not that kind of villain.
Okay, great. I guess
Yeah,
it's his
that's
bathroom. But still.
was close.
I don't even know that I say anything yet.
He's just gonna say, and what about this?
Um, I don't think Isaac has the words right now. I just we needed a place for the dog to stay, and I figured that you'd have something that would maybe help if it went berserk again.
Okay, I'm going to. Do you have any conditions on you right now?
I have insecure.
Okay, I'm going to inflict afraid.
Good call.
Make sure. And then we're going to jump to where Callie is briefly. Draft, as you phase through the wall here behind these cabinets, it takes hardly any time at all before you realize that behind the cabinets, some of them are cabinets, but one of them actually leads to a secret passage that has a corridor, and you end up in there. Ahead of you, down this secret corridor, there is a camera that is directly over your head that is pointing down the corridor. It does not see you currently, but you can tell that it's watching the corridor. And there are steps that lead down, seemingly underground, to some sort of tunnel.
Well,
Do you want to just hang there, or what do you want to do with that information?
so I don't know that I've been. I don't know that he knows we're here yet, right?
Right.
Could I try and listen to see if he knows that we're here or not? That's a little meta, so if the answer's no, it's fine.
I mean, so if you tried to listen, all you would be listening to is the room that you guys just left, and no one's gone back into that room. So
Okay. In that case,
you can
I will-
wait and listen there, but you won't hear anything.
I will not go into the camera's view yet, but you can bet your bottom dollar that the moment I get even the slightest inkling that Balancing Act knows I'm here, I'm fucking sprinting down that hallway. But yeah, no, I'll chill here.
Okay.
I think this is the hiding place. I don't think he expects me to be here. I hope. I pray.
All right. So jumping back over to Balancing Act and Whale. And this dog is related to your encounter and the destruction of the car?
Yeah.
In that case, you should give it to me. I'll take care of it.
I don't want to.
Isaac. I'm not offering you a choice. I'm telling you what's going to happen. And I am going to say he is using a move on you here. Where did the moves go? Villain moves. 1 second. My rule book is not cooperating. Should be him telling you how the world works, basically. So yeah, he's going to clap his hand kind of on your shoulder and squeeze as he does that. So that is the telling you who you are and how the world works. So that should be that move, which does what? He is exerting his influence on you, I think. Yes, that's what it is.
Oh no.
So you need to either accept his influence or reject it.
I'm gonna try to reject it. It's not gonna work, but I'm gonna try.
So that is the reject influence. So go ahead and roll reject someone's influence.
I don't add stats to that, right?
No.
And I have a -2 because I'm insecure. Great. Love that for me.
Hey, I didn't actually
nice.
see the dice show up. It's weird.
I saw them for like a second. It was 2 5s, so 8 total.
8. Okay, so yeah, that is a partial success. It's weird because they're hidden. Did you make it like a private roll or something?
I didn't mean to. If I did. I can screenshot it and send
No,
it
no,
to
I believe you. It shows that you privately rolled some dice, which is interesting.
Oh, how do
But-
I didn't even know I could do that. Wow.
But okay, so you have a partial success, which is choose one. You can either clear a condition or mark potential and immediately act to prove him wrong. You can shift your label up one label up and down, your choice, or you can cancel his influence over you and take one forward against him.
I think I'd like to clear insecure here.
Okay.
As for how I'm proving him wrong, that's a different story.
Yeah. How are you acting? Because you have to immediately act to prove him wrong when he's saying that he is telling you what is going to happen.
You know what? Do I threaten my dad?
Are you asking for advice above table, or?
I'm kind of thinking out loud here. Let's do. You know what? I'm gonna do something more instinctual, but that isn't a direct threat, but it is an attack. If I could, I'd like to just sort of not intentionally use the light coursing through my body to burn his hand.
Mhm.
If that's okay. And if he reacts to that, I'll keep on that thread.
Well, so you immediately act, and so what you're doing is you're channeling
I'm
your
blasting him with a bit of light.
celestial
Yeah.
energy to sear his hand and make it. So what he does is he releases your hand and shakes it in pain. There's a sizzling sound as he just glares at you and says, "So you're going to force the issue then?"
I don't think it's up to you how this goes.
he shifts his stance and just gives you a look and says, well, we're going to see otherwise. And we're going to start a fight here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh.
I'm taking out the anchor.
So we are going into a fight.
Oh boy.
The
Does
rest
anything
of you
happen when I hit 5 potential, by the way? Because I hit that a little bit ago.
So it's when you get your next potential beyond that. So
Understood.
So on your 6th potential, you clear the potential. Or wait a second. Is it when you fill it or when you get the next one?
Oh, I should have cleared Afraid. Oh, I can't engage shit right now.
This is a basic rules question. I should know my basic rules questions. Should be when you fill up that potential. So when you fill up the potential, you get to advance. Yeah, when you fill up your potential track, you advance, and you get to choose one advancement from your list, and then you can wipe out the potential. So it is when you get that 5th potential that you get to advance. And you get to pick...
When I get the 5th potential?
Yes.
Okay, so I have 5 potential.
Mm-hmm. So you get to pick one of your advancements.
Oh.
Which, if you look at on your character sheet on the advancement tab, there's a list of options. You can take moves from your playbook, from another playbook. You can have someone permanently lose influence over you and add +1 to a label. You could rearrange your labels, unlock your moment of truth, or take the mask and the secret identity from the Janus playbook, if that makes sense.
I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to, I think in this situation, because of what's happening right now, I'm going to rearrange my labels and add +1.
All right.
Going to add +1 to danger. And I'm going to move 1 from mundane to danger as well.
So yeah, rearranging your labels is just all the numbers that you have would stay the same, except the position of them changes, and then you get to add one after that. So you could change any of your labels around if their numbers were different.
Okay, so here's what I'll do then. I'm just going to move superior up to danger.
Mm-hmm. And then add the 1 to the danger? Or
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Now I can fight.
Okay. And then you are going into a fight. You're actually not going into a fight as a team currently. Although the team will definitely be getting into the fight in a moment.
They'll hear it for sure.
Yeah, he's not gonna...
I don't fight quietly, and neither does he.
Yeah, he's not gonna fight quietly here. So for the team mechanics here, you did have still from the last session 1 team in the pool. And then we are adding some more team. As White Whale is the leader of this team, does he have influence over every teammate?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I know you have influence over me, but I don't know if it's everyone else.
I don't think I have. I might have influence. I definitely don't have influence over Lifeline.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Does everyone have the same purpose in this fight? I don't think you do either, because
I don't think we do either.
No. This is very
Yeah.
disadvantageous for us as a whole.
White Whale is...
We should not be here.
Sort of asserting his independence a bit, versus the rest of you are probably wanting to hide and get away more than anything else.
Oh no, consequences of my actions. Who would have
Does anyone mistrust the leader of the team?
If your answer is no, that's crazy.
I think Lifeline, when he was narrowing his eyes, definitely mistrusts White Whale in this instance. So
It's not white whale, actually. It was. I mean, to be frank, the way the way that they immediately reacted to that sound,
mhm.
made Lifeline kind of think of, oh, this is part of the signs of an
Abuse.
abusive
Mhm.
relationship. Yeah, yeah. If anything, Lifeline is certain that Isaac's father is abusive, and yeah. There's some feelings there for sure.
Okay, so not mistrust necessarily.
No, if anything, perhaps a
Concern.
a sense of protective concern. Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone else have a mistrust of white whale in this moment? Take it in.
No, I understand scary parents, so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, going into this fight, Callie trusts White Whale. Depending on what Callie finds in this basement, that trust might go away. But for now, we do.
Reasonable.
Okay, and then the last part, though, your team is definitely ill-prepared or off-balance, so I will remove that team.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
For sure, for sure.
So you have the initiative to act first here, White Whale. What do you do? He is
Oh,
getting
good.
ready to hit you.
Shocking. Let's. Do we just hit him? I don't want to hit my dad, but
Why
well,
not?
me, the person wants to hit my dad. Isaac doesn't want to hit his dad.
You could open with trying to defend or alert your teammates or something like that.
I am not alerting shit. Let's be very clear. I want them to stay inside. I got this. I don't got this. I got this.
I got this. I don't got this. I've got this.
Can I? Is it? Can I unleash my powers to try to blind him for a moment, or would that be a different role?
So that would be directly engaging the threat, and what you're trying to do is take something away from them, which would be eyesight.
Understood. Fuck it, let's go for it. Can't go that bad, right? Right?
Yeah, it can't go that bad.
This only ends with domestic violence. Here we go.
You are
Please tell me it
rolling
worked that time.
privately.
Oh no.
So,
Oh wait, that should be.
let me see.
Oh, something is wrong. That should be a 7.
Well, it didn't.
Did I roll privately again?
You did. I'm just trying to see
How
why
do I keep
that would
doing
be
that?
the case.
I gotta.
If
Okay.
I roll
Well,
a thing from your sheet really quick.
there we
Yes.
go. I was on private rolls for some reason. I'll
Okay.
roll that again then, if you'd like, or it's a 7.
That's okay. I can see that it's well, it rolled a complications, but is that because you?
That I didn't have my modifier set up correctly. I don't know if 7 works.
So you should have the +2 from your danger, and then -2 from your afraid.
Yeah, it only added +1 from danger.
Okay. But it should be whatever you rolled is what you got. So if that's a 7, then for that you get to pick one.
Oh, good. Oh, it worked.
So you are trying to blind him.
Yeah, I'm trying to blind him.
Okay, so you are taking his eyesight away from him, at least temporarily, and you trade blows.
Oh,
So
no.
trading blows means you get hit. So please take a powerful blow.
Sure. Jesus fucking Christ.
No, that's good.
Oh, that's good.
Low rolls and take a powerful blow is good.
Oh, I live another day.
So you get to mark that potential, and so his arm that was kind of sizzling, he's shaking that, and his other hand is coming around to kind of backhand you. But you blind him, and what happens? How do you dodge his retaliatory blow?
I think if I'm able to, does he get a turn after this? Because I fucked up a little bit, or no?
It's not quite turns, strictly speaking. All of your actions happen, and it's only when you have a complications that the GM me gets to make a GM move in response. So
Okay, understood.
Your team is going to respond, and his blow, even though it's not hitting you, is going to hit the wall behind you, and the rest of your team will hear the loud thump as a wave of energy hits the wall.
I think I'm going to... I don't think I've had my mask on for this. I think I'm just going to step back, drop down the mask, and pull out the anchor to ready another hit.
Okay.
And the anchor is just darkness.
So as his arm goes to backhand you, and a wave of force slams into the wall, the rest of you hiding inside, you hear a loud crunch as the wall buckles but doesn't break. And you can definitely hear that there is a fight happening back in the direction of White Whale. Do one of you want to act from hearing that and try to get closer, or do you want to let him keep going for now?
Yes, absolutely.
I was to say, I also wanted to sprint down the hallway, but we can do that last because that's a little less important to the fight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Let's go.
Go ahead. Lifeline.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I think I should have thought this through, but I guess that's my MO. Yeah, so I'm gonna throw that door open and just.
So as you go from the bathroom, hearing the crunch against the wall, you reach this side room that you were in before, and the door that leads back out to the garage is bent and warped in its frame. The wall to the garage has a crack in it, and you don't see White Whale, you don't see the threat, but you can see that there's this damage to the wall. That's where you are right now, and what you can engage with.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll defer to the next person, but first chance I get, I'm going through that door.
Well, so if you want to unleash your powers to try to get past that obstacle, or assess the situation to figure out how you can get through the doorway, those are actions you can take to address the barrier instead of just not acting.
Got it. Okay. Got it. Yeah.
But you just can't jump in.
Sure. Yeah. My freak is really bad, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna unleash that. I'm gonna unleash my powers to leap onto one wall and kind of sort of just do like a leapfrog from wall to wall through that doorway. Yeah. So
you're trying to overcome that obstacle.
Yep. So let's try that. Freak button work. Okay. I'm gonna try this again.
So where you want to click is on your sheet in moves to the left of unleash your powers.
Oh, there it is.
There's those two boxes. One is the chat box. One is the symbol. You click the symbol because when you mouse over it, it gets to dice. And
got it. Perfect. Thank you. Let's see, and then any conditions that would apply.
You have a lot of conditions, so.
I do. Reshape your environment or extend your senses. It doesn't say what would apply.
Hopeless is the condition that applies, and it should be a -2 to your roll.
Yeah, perfect. All right, so we're taking a -3 to this. Let's go. That's a 7.
Yeah, that's so on a 7 to 8, you mark a condition, or the GM will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary. You were trying to bounce off the walls and break down the door or
Yeah.
knock through the doorway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just like spring right through it and just get in there to help Isaac.
So I'm gonna say that you get through. The unstable nature is that door is now warped even more and is still an obstacle to other people who might try to pass through it.
Okay.
But then you see Lifeline smash through the door to assist you in your battle with your father.
Oh no, I don't like this.
Are you following Lifeline, or are you going to try to go somewhere else or stay hidden?
Me.
Yes, you.
Well, I guess what do I do with it? I'm gonna try and just look around.
Okay, go ahead and
I believe that they got it. I'm gonna go do some investigating.
go ahead and roll assess the situation then.
Assess the situation. How do I do this again?
So on the character sheet, the 2 boxes to the left of the move assess your situation. It'll be the second 2, the one that's the symbol, and when you mouse
Got
over
it.
it has the 2 dice.
Oh wow, I rolled 2 1s.
All right, so
Great. Great.
do you have the afraid condition?
No.
Then I am going to inflict the afraid condition on you as you try to look around, and you hear the thump of powers kind of going off right in the nearby room, and you don't see any other exits but towards the fight, and this bathroom. And so you're looking around, and you're starting to get a little panicked in that situation. So go ahead and mark your potential, though. Don't forget to do that.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
And then Draft, you also heard the slam. Did you want to run down the corridor?
This is just my one question to determine what I'm gonna do, but likely yes. Do I hear voices or anything, or do I just hear crash?
You just heard the crash. You don't know
Okay.
who or what is happening, other than there was the crashing sound.
All right, crash, go, bam.
So you're running down the tunnel.
Running down the tunnel.
Okay, and are you going with your super speed then?
But of course, Draft
Alright.
will always use her powers,
Go
even
ahead
if it.
and give me an unleash your powers. Let's
Yes,
see how well this goes.
with my -1 freak, which I have on purpose because Draft is bad at this. Uh, good shit. I got a 2.
All right, so mark your potential, and the GM makes a move. So the move I am making here is that as you are running down the corridor, our wonderful balancing act is going to smack Lifeline.
Oh no.
With the missed shot before, but the sound of someone crashing through the doorway, he picks up even without his sight, and is going to kick Lifeline. So please take a powerful blow, Lifeline.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Which is, it should be your whatever your roll is plus each condition that you have. So you've got a lot of
Right.
conditions. So it's going to be like plus
I
5,
do. 4?
plus 4. Okay.
Yeah. So, and then plus 4 for the prompt. I think. So that's a 10. Plus 4,
Ooh.
that's 14.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
So
God.
you either remove yourself from the situation, flee, pass out, etc. You lose control of yourself, your powers in a terrible way, or you pick 2 options from that other list.
From the
lashing out, giving ground, or struggling past the pain. You can't take 2 conditions.
yeah.
So if you did choose that option, you'd have to choose the top 2 of that.
Yeah. Oh shoot. Okay. I'm gonna lose it. I can't. Like, yeah. He hurt me. I feel it, but I just saw him smack a kid, and everything
Well,
in the marrow of
he
who I
actually
am.
didn't smack a kid. he did miss.
Well,
He
it
got
doesn't.
damn close.
The intent was to do
Yes,
that, and
that was definitely there.
that goes. Yeah, that goes in the face of everything that Lifeline stands for. So Lifeline would just lose it, absolutely, just totally lose control.
So how is he losing control of himself in a terrible way? What is what is this terrible thing that Lifeline is going to do in this moment?
He's gonna hurt Balancing Act. Lifeline doesn't hurt people, but that has been completely cast aside. He's gonna do whatever he needs to put this man in his place. And it's the equivalent. What's that phrase? Seeing red. Like, I do not necessarily put any merit in that, but that is where he is at.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna find the he's see, and I'm still new to the system, so I don't know to what extent that can be actionable, but I mean, at the very least, it would be the tackle Balancing Act with all of the superhuman speed and agility and enhanced strength that he has, get him around the waist and take him to the ground and just lay into him over and over and over. Until someone stops him.
Okay, so as the kick connects and you see red, your sense of protectiveness is warped in this moment to vengeance, and your elbow comes down as the kick connects to your guts. Your elbow comes down and slams into his knee, and there's a sickening crack as you knock his knee the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a grunt of pain that comes out of his mouth. And you don't even pause in that moment there as he staggers from the pain of the blow. And you dive forward to keep hitting him. So, White Whale, Isaac, how do you feel about this? What are you gonna do?
Deeply conflicted. Let me ask a question. How bad is my dad taking this? Like, physically?
So at least in the first moment, it looks like he's being murdered. So he is fallen to the ground and is being pummeled by Lifeline. Go ahead and actually give me a roll of assess the situation.
Okay, we'll do. Oh, I don't have superior anymore. Maybe that was a bad idea. Not bad.
Okay, so you wanted to know how he's taking this, and you've got an 8. Do you want to know that to know whether he's about to retaliate or whether he's in danger?
I want to know whether or not he's in danger.
Okay. So from that you get one of those answers, and he is definitely in danger. His life is at risk in this moment, and you can see in his eyes he knows that.
Okay.
So you get to take +1 while acting on the answer.
Here's what's gonna happen, and I'm sorry about this in advance. I would like to directly engage Lifeline. I'm going to use a power that I don't have any mastery of, which is the net part of the Fisherman Suite, because it uses both the light and the dark, which I can't do, at least not very well. So I'm going to try to restrain Lifeline with the net and pull him off.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your directly engage threat then.
And I have a +1 to this.
Yep.
Oh, I can't add that here. Interesting. Okay, we'll say it's there. That's an 8 total. I don't think that's a full success still. I think it's the same result.
Yeah, so you still get to just pick one. So you're either resisting, avoiding blows, taking something from the person, creating opportunity, or impressing, surprising, or frightening the opposition.
I would like to take away Lifeline's mobility.
And you want to, block him from attacking.
Yeah, that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe defend was more accurate, but still.
Actually, yeah, I think defend is more accurate here.
Do you want me to reroll?
Please do.
Okay, sounds good.
You are defending him from someone or something.
Yep. This is +2. Oh shit. Oh wait, that's a 7.
So it should be +1. So we're gonna shift that up 1 because of your assess the situation bonus.
Oh, okay.
So you're gonna give him you give the.
Oh wait, why is it still taking my? Oh, that was savior, not superior.
So you are.
So this is a PC threat, right?
So this is an NPC that is in threat and that you're protecting. So you're protecting an NPC from a PC.
Oh, I see. Okay. So I got a partial success, so then that would be.
So you are as you're firing this net, you are exposing yourself to danger or escalating the situation, and you get to.
I'm not gonna take influence over balancing act because I still don't think that's accurate. I'm gonna clear afraid. And then let Lifeline do whatever the hell he plans on doing.
So he's lost control of himself here, and as you you fire off and you're exposing yourself to danger or escalating the situation. What happens is your net fires off, but as it does, Balancing Act with his free hand, the hand that had been seared and damaged, pulls out a knife and jams it right into Lifeline's ribs.
Okay,
As he
that's a
slides
problem.
around, the knife comes free, and he slowly begins to push himself away from the netted and now struggling other hero. But for the moment, no one else is fighting.
Shit.
Now, Callie, you were running through the tunnel.
I've seen right.
Yes, I was.
And you were going fast. Was your plan to completely leave, or did you want to circle around and try to find like an exit back to the surface and figure out where people are? Or
Oh
are you
no,
leaving
I
the
know
scene?
I know better, and I'm also a dreamer. I'm sleuthing. I'm looking for shit. I'm looking for incriminating info on Isaac's father.
So you are abandoning the fight potentially, and you're just looking for.
How bad does the fight sound?
You've gone. You went down the tunnel. You don't hear
I did
more.
go down the tunnel, and I feel really bad, and everyone's gonna hate me later. But I'm a sleuth a little bit.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me assess the situation as you're investigating down here.
That's not horrible. I can't see the results. My computer just died.
You got an 8, so you get to pick one from what here can I use to, what here is a big threat, what's the greatest danger, who is most vulnerable, and how could you best end this quickly. So it sounds like you were, what can you use to incriminate Isaac's father?
Yes. Because why was Isaac so scared of his father? I'm like in a similar vein as Lifeline right now. Except Lifeline is on his murder spree, and I'm out here Pink Panthering it up.
About to be murdered spree. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm just yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know which one of those would fit under, but that is what I'm trying to do.
It's definitely what here can I use to blank. So
yeah,
what you find sprinting through this tunnel is there's other rooms down here. There's what you find is a storage room, and in this storage room, it's not just storage, but it is an armory. There are dozens of high-tech weapons set up. Probably illegal high-tech weapons that are just in this armory, ready to be used if needed. Laser rifles and the like.
Can I pull out my phone and take a photo of this?
Yes, you can.
I would love to do that.
You're going to start taking some photos. We will jump back to the other scene while you are sleuthing
Figuring
in
out
this
my computer,
situation.
yeah.
So, Luna, Obscurite, you heard the scream of rage coming from Lifeline, the snap of a bone, and then suddenly things have gotten quieter on the other side of the door. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out.
Okay, so right now the doorway is blocked by the twisted ruin of a door. How do you want to get past that? You can either try to
Unleash.
get past the wall or the door, or try to look for some other way.
I will use my powers to manipulate the door and walk through.
So kind of your telekinesis.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll unleash your powers then.
This freak. Do I have to -2 to engage?
Nope, that doesn't apply.
Okay. 11.
Oh, right. That is a full success. You do it. So
Yep.
your telekinesis very easily twists that door into, you compress it into a ball that shifts off to the side, and through it you can now see Lifeline tied up in a net and with a knife sticking out of him, as well as the villain balancing act on the ground, shifting away from the stabbed Lifeline, while White Whale is looking at the scene in a mixture of what? How are you feeling? very conflicted
and
expression.
holding the net, by the way. Still very much holding the net.
I'm gonna yell at White Whale to let go of the net, and then I'm gonna try and use my powers to stop Balance Act from moving. So, psychic powers again.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you're gonna just open with provoking someone here,
Okay.
because you're trying to tell White Whale what to do.
And this is engage, I'm guessing, right?
No, this is provoke.
Oh, okay, yes. That's a 10 -1, so 9.
Okay, so that is a 7 to 9. So White Whale, if you do it, you get to add a team to the pool, and if you don't, you mark a condition. What do you do? Do you let go of the net or not?
Hey, this thing's been out of my hands since I threw it out there. Not the net, the situation. So I'm listening to whatever is going on. I'm dropping the net.
And we will add a team to the pool. That gives you guys back up to 3 team to use. And let's see, Lifeline.
That might break. Yeah.
Lifeline, you are stabbed and bleeding, and you've also lost control of yourself. Let's see. I'm just trying to think. So you're still kind of in an anger-fueled haze at the moment. But with the net let go, how do you think you would act? Are you going to try to keep attacking, or what?
Yeah. Like how that knife came between the ribs? Did it hit like a lung? Like is how bad is the actual injury? I guess is my first question, so I can gauge a reasonable response.
It is bad. It is not immediately life-threatening.
Okay. I think that probably would have snapped. I think that would have snapped me out of it. So I would attempt to unleash my power and web balancing act to the ground. And depending on how that goes, then attempt to maybe remove the knife from my body. But first things first, I don't want him being able to get up or assume any kind of position. Like I've got a little bit of my wits about me, but I'm shaky and like, yeah.
Sure. we will have you go ahead and roll that unleash your powers here.
Let's try that again. 2 to unleash. That's a 4.
Okay. So as you are attempting to, get web through the tangle of the net that's still kind of around you, but it's not being held in place to keep you there anymore. It's just in the way. You're trying to shift there and fire the webbing through. Well, he is going to. He's been sort of shifting himself, crawling backwards with his arms and the broken leg out in front of him. And he slams a hand onto a hidden and recessed button on the ground there, which pops out a gadget, because that's what Balancing Act is all about. He's got all kinds of gadgets.
Oh boy.
I made evil Batman, I'm realizing.
Oh, yeah.
We're turbo fucked. I mean, it's over.
So what pops out is sort of a basically a metal pole that is a halberd that extends and snaps into his arm, that he then lifts himself back up to his feet, putting his weight on the staff of the halberd and his one good leg. And he's back up on his feet, his face in a rictus of pain and anger, and he looks like he is ready to be out for blood at this point, but he does have pretty limited mobility. So back to you, White Whale.
Oh, good. This is a great time for me. What do I do here? I think after seeing his leg break, I'm not attacking him for sure. That would be bad. Can I? Oh, I have a weird thought here. If I were to try and talk down my dad, would that work as comfort and support?
So what you would really be doing is you would be trying to provoke him into some sort of action. So you're provoking him to take some sort of change in his stance. I will tell you at this point, he's probably not going to completely stand down, even if you succeed.
Right. Um,
You might be better served trying to escape the situation, but you can certainly keep trying to de-escalate. But he's already stabbed someone.
Yeah, there's not much I can do in terms of de-escalation. I have a request. Can you come back to me?
Sure.
Because I don't think White Whale is doing anything immediately.
Obscurate then.
Me.
Yeah. He's back onto his
Yeah.
feet. He is armed with a deadly-looking technological halberd, and he seems ready to attack with it, and that he is out for blood.
Out for blood?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use. What am I gonna use? What power? I want to use my psychic, like telekinesis or psychic construct to just like mess with the weapon in his hand, if that makes sense. Yeah.
All right, so you're trying to take the weapon away by
Crushing it.
directly engaging that threat.
Oh, yeah,
So,
I guess so. I guess so.
yeah. Go ahead
Okay.
and roll your directly engage a threat.
Yep, with -2 to engage. 6 plus 2, so that's 9 minus 2, so that's 7.
Yeah, so a 7. So your goal is to take something from them. You're trying to take the weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So on a hit, you trade blows and you do that. Do you want to succeed at taking the weapon, or do you want to avoid the blow?
Avoid the blow.
Okay. So as you telekinetically grab onto the halberd and you tug it, trying to tug it out of his grip, he steps with it and tries to jab it towards you. And so instead of losing the weapon, it very nearly stabs you but avoids connecting with you.
Mm.
And he isn't off balance from it as he stepped adroitly with the attack.
Okay.
Then we are. Who wants to take up the next action here?
I think I know what to do now. If
By
I
all
may.
means.
Okay, sounds good. I would like to. I don't know what move this would be. I think this would be provoke someone, but I'd like to provoke my. No, I'm going to engage specifically to take out the halberd with the anchor.
Go for it.
And I'm no longer afraid for some reason.
I think you cleared that when you defended.
I did. Oh, I rolled twice on accident. Oops. We'll go with the first one. That's a complication.
Yep. So we'll go with the first one. You remember you do have team in the pool. So right now you have 3 team in the pool. Either one of your teammates in this scene can use that to assist you and bump up by 1 and just describe how they assist, or you can act selfishly and take that team to take the +1.
I've been acting selfishly this whole time. That's mine now.
So if you want to act selfishly, what happens is you need to describe how your actions ignore or insult your teammates, and then you shift your labels up and down. So you shift one label up and one label down. In order to change the outcome of your roll, you have to shift your danger up by 1 and something
Perfect.
else down by 1.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to take out the halberd and yell at my teammates that I told them to hide. And I'm going to reduce. How much of a metagamer am I truly in my heart? I think I'm gonna get rid of 1 mundane to buff up my danger by 1.
Okay. And so that'll bump your number up there.
Oh, wrong way. Oops.
Yeah, then you have to do it one more time to actually go above.
Gotta get it right. Hang on.
And then so
There we
you
go.
are not avoiding blows that are happening here. You are just taking
No, I am not.
that and telling your teammates that they should have listened to you.
They should have listened. And now Lifeline has a hole in his stomach. That's definitely my fault.
That's
but,
all Lifeline's fault, is what you're telling them.
Oh yes.
I had
Yes.
nothing to do with this.
So as you shout, you were using what, the anchor to try to get the halberd out of the way? Was that right?
Yeah, I'm trying to just slam it as hard as I can and hopefully break it in half.
Okay, so you're locking the halberd away with the heavy blow of the anchor, and I need you to roll take a powerful blow, since you trade blows.
Yikes.
Okay, so you need to choose one. Lashing out verbally beyond what you've already done, giving ground, or struggling past the pain.
I am going to... Oof. I have conditions to mark. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to mark 2 conditions. I'm going to mark guilty,
Good choice.
and I'm going to mark afraid. I am now useless. Congratulations.
All right, so as you knock you don't break the halberd with the anchor here, although you do knock it out of his hands, and he is struggling to stand on his one working leg, and he is glaring daggers, but he's still up on his foot. But now he doesn't have a weapon poised to attack you all in the moment.
How do I get my shit rocked in this situation?
Well,
You don't. You're just better.
yeah, considering the effects that the conditions that you took, I don't think you get hit here. But you're just recognizing the guilt and fear that are building up here, because really,
This one's on me, guys.
this one's on you. Balancing act
This one's
wouldn't
fully on me.
wouldn't be
Hey, you'll
engaging
never
with
hear
you
me
all
deny that.
unless you came into this situation. And and the guilt isn't just towards what's happening to your father, but also what happened to Lifeline. But yeah, so you're both there. He's breathing heavily. Obscurite, do you want to follow up with this, or do you want to have Lifeline follow up?
Lifeline, he's got it. Wait, with the
Just with the
what?
next
Sorry.
with the next action here.
Next action. I'm gonna try and heal Lifeline.
How
If
do
that's
you heal
possible.
someone? Do you have a healing ability?
No.
I'm trying to ask, how are you going to heal him?
That's a good question. Actually, I can't heal. I won't heal. I will. I mean, I technically can do psychic constructs, but I don't think I can mend someone's body back together. So,
You can try. So you could try to use your psychic constructs to, like, put pressure on his wound, or something like that. And I could let you do that with a comfort or support roll.
Okay, sure. I will do that. How do I... Comfort or support, got it.
I'll let you make the attempt.
Okay. 5 plus 1, 5. 7?
Yeah. So that is a partial success. So I'm gonna say you can clear one of those. Yeah, we're not really clearing a condition here. This is just preventing you from being in more pain and risk of death here. So she's gonna put pressure around the wound, and telekinetically the knife is pulled out without the bleeding going crazy.
Okay.
And you are actually still stuck in the net for the moment, but nothing is holding that net around you. If you want to move, you can.
Yeah, so I would kind of just pull the net off of me, and I want him to know I'm not scared of him. And so if it's permissible, I would pull that net off of me, and I would very calmly, shaking still because I'm badly hurt, but walk to him. How tall is he? Is he very tall? Is he average height?
He's probably 5'11".
Okay.
The result
I
of
would
this
walk.
roll depends how tall he is.
Yeah, I would walk to him, and I would be in his face, and I would look him right in the eye through my mask, and I would say, "We're leaving. If you ever touch him, speak to him, if you even think of him, I will bring everything down on top of you faster than you can blink. And I will put you in a world of hurt that will make you wish that you had never been born. He doesn't even exist in the same universe as you anymore. What happened here is just scratching the surface." And then I'm going to turn to Isaac and start to walk away, and I'm going to say, "Let's go."
I would like
So
you.
I do have him restrained at the moment. I don't.
So I would like you to roll a reject someone's influence.
Sweet, let's do it. Comfort, provoke, or assess, unleash, defend, or reject. Okay, there it is. Insecure. Oh no, that's one. That's
Okay.
a 1.
So you are unsuccessful in canceling his influence towards you, and he's just going to. He doesn't attack, or his posture actually does seem to relax a bit, but he laughs. You don't know what you're talking about. Go then. And his gaze shifts to White Whale, and he says, "I will see you later." But he lets go of the halberd that you were holding in place with the anchor, and shifts back to let you all leave.
Oh.
Unless someone wants to start a fight again.
No.
No, I'm good. I'll pass. I'll pass on that one.
I want to start a fight, but I have a lovely point I would like to bring up. I'm still in his basement.
Mhm.
Do we need to figure that one out?
Oh, we definitely do need to figure out what's going on there. There are like we'll cut to that in a moment.
Cool.
To where, and as the three of you leave the scene, I assume you are going to be taking the dog with you.
Yes.
Still.
God, I fucking hope. Otherwise, this fight was for nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
After all that, we fucking leave the dog.
No.
It would be a little embarrassing if you did leave the dog behind after all of that. But as you all walk out, you realize that Callie has not come out while you were fighting. And so we cut to Callie. So you took pictures of this armory full of weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And did you want to keep going deeper into these tunnels to find whatever you can about incriminating information and stuff?
Yeah, you know what? Sure. Why the fuck not? Let's do it.
Okay. I mean, things have gotten quieter, and clearly whatever's happened is fine. So, yeah, go ahead and give me another roll of assess the situation.
Oh, thank Christ.
Okay.
Fucking finally. Jesus.
Oh my god, a good roll. I didn't know it was still possible.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So as you're kind of going through these tunnel corridors, what in particular are you looking out for? Just more incriminating evidence, or are you keeping an eye out for danger, or what are you trying to accomplish in particular?
I'm just trying to find dirt on his dad, I fear.
Okay. Okay. Then that's the direction we're going.
Yeah, we're just gonna dig up shit on his dad. Their dad. What are Isaac's pronouns again? Can you remind me?
His, he, him.
All right. I will need a moment because we're jumping forward in the outline. So let's take.
Yeah, I don't think this was supposed to happen this early.
Let's take
Yeah.
let's take a 10-minute break, and we will
Sounds good.
come back in 10 minutes with our next scene.
Very nice.
I am so sorry,
All
folks.
right. Nah, it was great.
Yes.
All right.
Look, I would feel wrong not apologizing
I'm
after
gonna
that shit.
shift scenes. All right, the stream is switched. And yeah, so go ahead and take 10, get a drink of water, move around, and I am gonna adjust what's happening next in our outline, so I can give a proper answer to what you might find. All right, I'm back, and I'm going to shift our scene back on the stream. Okay, I'm back. The stream is back onto the correct scene. Is everyone back here?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, we get to be excited about what's happening next.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you look through the next part of these tunnels, you open a doorway. The door slides open, and you see what looks like a small sort of lab filled with a series of computers and 3, I guess, some sort of like biocontainment tank filled with a bubbling liquid. One of these tanks contains what looks like a patch of skin floating in it. Another has a finger, and the third has a bone spike, like a spike shape structured in it. The room
Don't know.
the room is dimly lit, kind of glowing from these 3 tanks, and yeah, that's what you see right now.
Very nice. Photos.
Okay. As you you take some more photos of the scene. Do you want to take a closer look, or
Yeah, I'd love to take a closer look. Thank you, Talia.
okay? Which one of the 3 would you like to take a closer look at?
You said there was bone, skin, and what again?
A finger. So there's like a bone spike, a finger, and a patch of skin.
Well, the bone spike is the one that seems the most abnormal, so let's go check out that one first. That seems like a good idea.
Okay. As you approach that tank, at the base of it, there is a label that says "Bar Guest?" Sample A.
Bar guest ? Sample A.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say
Huh.
Bar Guest.
I'm gonna take a photo of that one.
Mhm.
Then we'll go on to the next one.
Okay. The finger or the patch of skin.
Let's do the finger, because that one also seems weird.
Okay. You go over to this finger. It looks to be in remarkably good condition for a severed finger.
Why is it in remarkably good condition for a severed finger, Talia?
Like the wound is a very clean cut, and it doesn't look like it's rotting or decayed at all. It's just kind of floating in this tank. But
That's great. I'm still gonna find you for that one. No, I'm joking.
This one is labeled Disciple Sample B.
Disciple Sample B. Very cool, Naruto. We're gonna take a photo of that one, and we're gonna go on to the next.
Okay. This one has a label of Lesion Sample
Of
C.
lesion? Did you say?
Yes.
Oh, so I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna take a photo. I'm not gonna take a photo of that sample. I'm just gonna take that sample. That's mine now.
Okay. So you want to try to lift the tank or open it in some way?
I would like. Yeah, I'm just taking that shit with me.
how do you want to do that? So it's got a
How big is the tank?
the tank is probably 6 inches in diameter across. It's relatively small, but maybe a foot tall. It's got a metal base and is a glass sort of container.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm just gonna take the sample out then.
Okay, so you want to reach through the glass and take the sample out, or what? It's a sealed container.
Yeah, let's do it.
So you want to phase through the glass or something like that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Please roll to unleash your powers then, as you.
Great.
This can only go well.
It's more a question of which thing goes wrong.
I don't want anything to go wrong, Talia. I'm quite alright.
Well,
I'm going to. I don't want to give you power, Talia.
Okay.
So I'm gonna mark guilty.
Sure. So you phase through the glass, and your powers are working totally fine and successfully. You phase through the glass, and your arm reaches through to this liquid, and the moment your hand stops to try to take the patch of skin, your phasing breaks and causes the glass to shatter. The liquid sprays onto the ground. You have the skin in your hand, but suddenly your arm. Oh, someone is sending me a text message for some reason. Not important. So your arm feels more solid than you're used to. And you suspect that something about this liquid has stopped your phasing the moment you were moving slow enough for it to affect you so you could actually grab the patch of skin. And then you hear an alarm go off.
Fuck.
So there's an alarm going off, and yeah, the door to the room is sliding closed. So you can certainly try to get out of there. Or you can try to find something in the room to affect your situation. What would you like to do?
You said it's like sliding closed, right?
Yes.
So I still have time, right?
Sure.
Great.
Miss
I'm
Super
just gonna
Speed.
fucking rip my arm out with the sample. I don't care about blood right now. I don't want to be here. And then just run for it.
Okay. Please roll to unleash your powers again.
Ugh. What a great thing for me to do.
bonk on the ceiling.
Am I able to use a team at all? Or are we past that?
Well, let me just check one thing on this team.
Do we have? I don't think we have any.
You do. You have 2 team currently. At least as of the last thing. And time hasn't passed. So yes, that team is still in the pool. So you can use team selfishly.
I would love to use team selfishly.
So you need to shift your labels So you need to shift your freak up by 1 and another label down by 1.
Cool. I'm going to shift my freak up by 1 and my mundane down by 1.
Okay. And that will shift your result by 1. Now, do you want to mark a condition or give me power again?
I'll mark another condition.
Good call.
Because I was hoping maybe an alarm wouldn't go off. I was hoping maybe my team had my back, but now that I realize that I'm kind of in this alone, I'm gonna mark hopeless.
You did sort of put yourself in this situation.
I did no such thing.
Okay, well, so you, using your super speed, sprint out of the door. The door slams closed right behind you, and a second layer, a blast door, is sliding into place around the door itself. As you are now in the hall, there you have the option of going further down the hall or back the direction you came.
Let's go back the direction I came.
Okay,
I gotta get the fuck out. I've been caught.
You're going to go back out that direction as opposed to trying to find another exit. Got it. So as you sprint back up the way you came, you hear a, I guess, a whooshing sound.
A whooshing sound?
Yeah, some sort of. Yeah, I think that's the best way I could describe it. Some sort of whooshing sound coming from the room that just had the blast door seal. But then you're out of there, and the alarm is going off in this facility. But you rush back down the hall to the stairs that come from the cache, and you are there. You see the camera looking down this hall, and there's the door that leads back into the cabinet. You just going all the way out.
All right, let's go.
Are you going to try to find a mechanism here, or are you going to try to phase through the wall back to the
Phase
cabinet?
through the wall.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to
That's been
unleash
going
your
great for me so
powers
far.
again.
It's going great.
And you have a -1 to this roll.
Yes. Plus a -2 because I'm hopeless now.
Mm-hmm.
So it was once an 8 is now a 5.
Okay.
I don't think team can save that, so I'll just mark my potential.
Mm-hmm. So as you try to phase through the cabinet here, go back to my GM moves. I'm going to give you what the possible consequences are and ask what you would like.
Oh wow,
So you've got
given the choice of a power move that I don't know what I feel about.
You have a choice. You can phase through the wall and then realize that your hand that is covered in this liquid is not phasing and leave your hand behind.
Ooh.
Or you can notice that before you phase through the wall and stop yourself from doing that. So, and stop yourself from taking any permanent harm. But you notice that you would not be able to phase successfully.
Here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
If I leave my hand behind, do I lose the sample?
Yes, this is the hand holding the sample.
Then I will not leave my hand behind.
Okay, so you pull yourself up short as you had started to phase through, and you then step back into the hall. The alarm
What the
continues to go off. You are not sure what is preventing your power from working there, but you know it's whatever this goop, this liquid was, and it seems to be affecting the sample.
I'm gonna text Lifeline. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I'm a little stuck."
Sure. As you try to send a text, your phone has no signal.
Fuck. I'm just stuck in this damn basement.
The alarm's going off. Um, yeah.
Can I roll to assess the situation to see if there's a way out that isn't losing my hand?
Please do.
Yeah, I would like to do that. If I add a team, will I, uh, will I make it not complications?
You can raise it to a 7, yes. So if you do another
Okay,
act
then I would like
selfishly,
to act selfishly again.
okay. So you can spend that last team that's available.
So I shift my superior up and something else down.
Yep.
I'm going to shift my superior up and my mundane down. I don't need mundane a whole lot.
So I want you to tell me, are you looking for a way out here, or do you want to try to find a way out in the other direction down the hall?
Down the hall, I think.
Okay.
Because if I can't phase, I don't know how I'm going to get out this way. So I think I need to go a different way. Plus, I've spent so much time here that this way is no longer safe. So I'm going to go out. I'm going to go back down the hall, try and find a way out that way. My top priority is to not lose the sample of lesion, and then my second top priority is to not lose a limb.
All right. So you sprint down the other direction, doing your best to find an exit. So you are going to take a +1 acting on the answer here. You're using your powers to escape and run out of here. Down that direction. Give me one more unleash your powers, so I know how quickly you get out of here. Because there is a way out. There's another exit in the building.
All right, I got a 4. Hey, my potential went up though. I level up.
All right. Yeah, take an advancement.
Advancement. How pretty is the way out? Because I'm trying to think story development wise, and what would happen story development wise that is how I get out of here. Because I'm eyeing unlock the 2 remaining powers of your suite.
So as you sprint the other direction, what you find is really it's just a set of stairs that lead into another building across the street. It's literally just an exit that was the other direction. It has a panel and a door that opens up.
In that case, I'm going to take another move from my playbook.
Okay. But the real question was, did another complication happen inside? And
yes.
And the answer was yes. So you sprint out there. The door opens. You're outside. This is just a It's a door that is put in the side of a building, kind of where an alley would be, and instead of leading into the building, it just leads down into this tunnel.
All right.
But then you are out. You're into the alley, and I need to have what is revealed.
Do I need to tell you what I'm taking? Oh, I already took that. Never mind. I already have that. Do I need to tell you what I'm taking?
Yeah,
for my thing.
please do.
All right, I'm gonna take the Legacy Matters as my new playbook move.
I will look at that.
I can read it out for you right now if you want.
You can actually. So there's the option that is to chat the move.
You're so right. Bam.
And there it goes. I'm guessing you're gonna be taking influence over Legion.
I would love to take influence over Legion. Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah, you take some influence over someone in your legacy, and Legion seems to be the person that you'd want to be taking that from with you.
Cool. So I'll mark a potential. I take
liberating
a forward.
sample.
Yeah, I'll mark a potential and take a forward for that.
All right. So what happens here for this GM move as you are escaping out there? I'm gonna do one of the cool things, since this is all comic book inspired. We're gonna talk about some between panel threats and the like. So as Draft slips out the other exit, back inside, we see the limping form of Balancing Act open up the cabinet, step into the secret tunnel, stomping through with the halberd to assist him, and he goes over, finds the blast stored room, taps in a code on the panel, and it unlocks and opens. There's a whooshing sound as the air that was pumped out of the room is pumped back in. And he sees that the broken bio container is there, as well as several drops of blood. He opens a drawer, pulls out a few swabs, and uses those swabs on the drops of blood. Puts those in a test tube container and nods. Well, down one sample and up a different one. And then we're back to you guys.
Yay!
So you're currently split up. You now have signal on your phone again, Callie. And so the text goes through, which, Lifeline, you suddenly get a text that says, I'm a little stuck here.
Shocking.
Yeah, I think I would look at it, hands shaking, bloody, and I would reply, stuck where?
I'm going to reply, and I quote, in like the blandest, least tone-filled text possible, classic of a teenager, NVM, comma, figured it out, comma, are you three all together?
Yes, it's time to go. Let's meet up at our first spot.
I'm gonna text back, we need somewhere more private, and then send an address in the chat.
Okay.
And
The address.
what is this
The
address?
address. My house.
All right.
Because
Yeah.
I don't know much about first aid, but Callie knows where her parents keep the Neosporin.
Yeah, for the knife wound.
Callie doesn't know about
Yeah.
a knife wound.
Dad's
No, I
gotta
was
be
saying
able to fix it.
I was saying because Callie has shards of glass in her wrist.
Mhm.
Oh, that too.
Exactly.
Yeah, Neosporin will fix that too. It'll be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Slather enough on there, Neosporin can fix everything. It's like Vicks. It'll work.
All right. So you're gonna head to Callie's house, and assuming you all want to go there.
Yeah, let's do it. I think.
I have no
Yeah.
choice in this matter.
Sure.
Feeling a little shell shocked there.
Why don't you have a choice in the matter?
Whitewell is going to have to be dragged wherever he's going because he's actively having a panic attack.
And that's 100%. Yeah, Lifeline will basically just sling Isaac over his shoulder. And
He's noticeably averse to touch, but he doesn't have it in him to resist.
yeah.
You know, as you try to do that, you realize you're pulling on the knife wound.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That is only barely being staunched by the psychic construct that Obscuri is still pressing into your wound.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't
Oh, yeah.
really have any other means in mind to help you.
I can try to
Right.
cauterize it.
Oh.
But
That's a risk.
Oh yeah, it's a risk. I've been taking nothing but risks today.
Yeah. I
do you
think,
want to do that, or
Yeah, no,
Oh.
let's yeah.
You know, I don't know that Isaac is in a state to use his powers right now. For the good of the world.
oh, but that's the best time to use your powers is when you're in the
Oh.
worst state.
I'm gonna roll a. Is there some kind of like a wisdom save equivalent that I can do to try to cauterize this?
You could just roll a chance. You could slash R1D100 and see if it's
Yeah, okay.
a chance.
What are the odds? Someone call it.
Fuck.
Of course, Lifeline has to say yes if you offer this. But
Okay. We'll say 20 or lower, and I do it because this feels like a bad. Nope.
so you don't offer to cauterize the wounds here. But you limp to safety here, and we're gonna go ahead and start our end of session steps. So our end of session. At the end of every session, we either grow closer to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team.
I wonder what's gonna happen today.
Or each of you.
Is this when time passes?
No, this is not when time passes.
Okay.
Time will pass at our next session, but
I see.
But time passes is definitely, it's not between sessions so much as it's when we've had a significant break between the types of scenes that we're running into.
All right, cool.
But we will start with Obscurite, if you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Which of the three things would you want to do? Do you want to grow closer to the team, grow into your self-image, or grow away from the team? Which do you feel happened?
I grew closer to the team today.
Okay, and who would you give influence or let shift your labels?
Lifeline, because they got a stab wound today. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool.
You
Bad
feel
time
good
for
about
Lifeline.
helping people when they get stabbed?
I guess.
I mean, it's a good thing.
Thank
yeah.
you. Makes it all
Yeah.
worthwhile.
Does he already have influence over you?
I don't. Let me see. I forget. Oh, he does.
Okay, so that's fine. That means he gets to shift your labels as part of this.
Okay.
Because if he already has
Okay.
influence, then he gets to shift your labels when you give him influence again.
Okay.
So, how has
see.
your view of Obscurite or Luna shifted over the session?
I have. She kind of helped. I don't know. I almost feel like she saved my life. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
that
so
could have
that
gone really
sounds like
badly.
a plus to Savior.
Yeah, I would say savior, an increase to savior for sure.
Okay.
Well,
And
then what's your minus?
I'm gonna say I think a -2 danger.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right,
I have a better. I feel like I have a better understanding of who she is.
Mm-hmm.
So Savior up 1 and Danger down 1. And then you also get to pick from clearing a condition or marking potential.
Me?
Yes.
I'll clear my condition.
All right. Then let's do White Whale. Which have you done? Closer to the team, your self-image, or going away from the team?
You'll never guess. I've grown very far away from the team today. I fear.
So you get to take influence over you away from another character.
I'm going to get rid of Draft's influence over me.
The fuck?
All right. that sounds very appropriate. Draft did sort of abandon you.
Draft didn't do shit. Draft is the only person that listened to me, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, like
taking
if I followed your
but-
orders, I did.
What do you mean? We
but
all hid. We all
hey,
did what
let
you
me
said.
be very clear.
Did you
I
say
want
it
to
in?
be very clear about something. The only person in this party that has influence over me other than Draft is Lifeline, and he took a stab wound for me today, so no.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll accept that one.
So yeah, you get to get rid of that influence.
Great.
Then we're gonna have Draft. Go ahead. How do you feel you have changed? Have you grown closer?
Oh, I also grew so very far away from the team.
All right, who are you gonna take influence over you away from?
I wonder.
Quite well.
All right. So you now don't have influence over each other. And then lastly, Lifeline.
Yeah. I feel strangely closer to the team. Like it's kind of conflicted, but it's closer rather than further for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is totally fine.
Yeah.
So who do you want to give influence over you to?
I'm gonna say Luna. She already has that, but I'm gonna say now it's like double for sure.
All right. So when you give influence to someone who already has influence, that means they get to shift
Yeah.
your labels. So Luna,
Okay.
how would you like to shift Lifeline's labels based off of today's session?
Yes. I would say mundane +1 because I feel like being stabbed is a very mundane thing, but you survived, right?
Yeah.
And then I would say -1 to superior because I'm
Because you got
sorry.
stabbed.
It's
Damn.
You got
okay.
stabbed.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
I'm now negative superior and even more mundane.
Thank God.
My best label is mundane right now.
And then, Lifeline, you also get to either clear a condition or mark another potential.
So I already took a potential. So I'm gonna go ahead when I unleashed my power. So I'm gonna remove the insecure condition because even though I wasn't very effective, I told off a very scary person, and
Mhm.
I kind of feel like I lost it, which I definitely am guilty about. But I stood my ground with him, which feels like something my predecessor would have done.
Yeah.
And that puts me at 5 potential. So what happens then?
So whenever you reach the 5 potential, you can clear all of your potential and take 1 advancement. So on your sheet, it's the 4th tab for advancement, and you get to choose one of those
Got
options.
it. Well, I will do that. I'll clear all of my potential and take an advancement.
And whichever move you pick, if you take a move option, just go ahead and post it into the chat so you can let me know what that move is.
Yeah,
or what
I
that
will.
change is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I absolutely need to know if what you choose is someone permanently losing influence over you, because I need to keep track of that.
No, I would say that no one has lost influence over me.
You don't want to have Balancing Act permanently lose influence over you?
Oh, it could even be an NPC.
Yes. So
Oh,
someone
yes.
permanently losing influence
100%
is a
screw that guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't he kill the?
No, it was Chessmaster
Yes.
who killed the previous Lifeline, right?
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Correct. Yeah. So yeah, Balancing Act has permanently lost influence over me.
Okay.
And I get to add +1 to a label. Excellent.
Go for
I will.
mundane.
No, I am not going to beef up mundane again.
You actually can't.
You need
3
more mundane.
+3 is your max on a label, so you can't bump it any higher.
Yeah, I'm gonna increase freak so it's at a 0. So I feel like I've grown today, so I feel like that's where I'm gonna go. Cool.
Okay, and that is all of our end of session actions. And so at our next session, we will pick up with you all meeting up at Drafts Callie's house and deciding what your next actions are, because you did not actually end up in a safe place for the dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great.
No, we did not. You know, it might have been if I had succeeded on any of my rolls.
I mean, yes, actually, if you'd succeeded on that first roll, we would have had a very different session.
Look, the session today would have gone smooth sailing today if that first fucking roll was even a little different.
Well, I don't know if I would say smooth sailing, but it would have been very different for sure, because I had put in my notes that he was aware of the car being stolen before, but wasn't going to appear. And then after the second failure, when you all returned and he sees 4 people in costume in his little hideout on his tablet, I think showing up is appropriate for him.
I crashed his car, I ruined his house.
Your
maybe
friend
he's right
broke
about
his
me.
leg.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
All he was doing was defending his property, protecting his son from negative influences of these hooligans, and
Legally, he's in the right, technically.
and asserting his parental rights to discipline his child.
Is the next session gonna involve me getting sued?
No, but that's it. That's our wrap for this session. I would be available for next week on the 11th, but not on the 18th. What is everyone else's schedule
I am
looking like?
also not available on the 18th, but I am available on the 11th.
I am available at the 11th, but like later at night.
I could do the 11th.
I can do the 11th.
Okay, so we'll plan to still be going on the 11th.
Yeah, I
And
hope
then-
I can. I hope I can make it. My one worry is just that it's because one of my friends is having their senior recital that day, and I am singing in it.